wonder where I put the Waywag order. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, guys. The allergies are going crazy. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Lynette. Hi, Julie. Hi, Meryl. Hi, Joanne. Um, he's doing good. He has another day he's gonna take out of school. We realize he has the same allergy as me. I'm allergic to sulfa, and I am not supposed to take ibuprofen. Hear me out. But sometimes the pain could be so much that I take it because ibuprofen is an anti-inflammatory, and it can help reduce any swelling and all that's in your body. But with that being said, when I take aspirin and or ibuprofen, my lips start to swell, my eyelids swell, sometimes my tongue and my throat swells. But I didn't think any of my kids had it because they've been having ibuprofen for on and off fevers when they're kids, babies. And when I talked to his pediatrician yesterday, his pediatrician was like, "So what did he have at the doctor's to reduce this before he went to the doctor's for the swelling?" He had ibuprofen, and he had the hospital's ibuprofen, which is different from the one we have. We have like the generic CVS version, right? Um, Sorry, I'm also cleaning the area up so I can get ready to sit today. So I think I have to take him to an ENT or an allergist because I think my son has a similar allergy as me. Probably not as severe because it hasn't shown till now. But as soon as they put him on steroids and we took away the ibuprofen and just did Tylenol, his lips went down to regular size. And so I don't think it is a thing from COVID. I think it has to do with him taking ibuprofen and how much ibuprofen he's taking because he has like slight fevers and body aches and whatnot. So now he's just strictly on Tylenol. So Kendall went to the doctor yesterday and tested positive. So I have my two men are down with COVID. Hope and I took tests yesterday and we're not positive. But man, I'm telling you, that's kind of gross, rain cloud. Hold on, let me just. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I just removed your comment. Okay. So yeah, today I'm going to be working on the Nora doctor bag from Swoon. I'm going to be finally sewing it with this material. If you haven't been on Aclimat's Facebook page, then if you missed out on the retail that they are going to do a pre-order, so I want to make something really pretty with this color so people can see its colorway. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm kind of excited about sewing today. And I love doing a swoon pattern because that means I'll be done in a couple hours, depending on what creative differences I'm going to do to the bag. Like if I'm going to like do a zipper placket versus a facing and things like that. So that's my plan today. And then take it easy and just cook and just rest with my family because my allergies or whatever I have, this little bug that I've had for like 4 weeks just hasn't dissipated. They're still running tests and like there's some of the blood work is coming back weird, but it all like is like coming back towards someone that has like a long-term COVID side effects, which sucks so hard. Anyone that has it, I feel for you because it sucks because like you may one moment you may be like bouncing off the walls and happy, and the next minute you're like, I am literally dying. So anyone that has it out there, I feel for you. You ordered from you ordered from them for the retail. Yeah, they're gonna have a pre-order for people because a lot of people were saying they didn't get the colors that they wanted during retail, so they're gonna have a pre-order. So I think that's really awesome that she's gonna do that because I know pre-order takes a lot out of Olivia. Mm. Chicken broth with turmeric actually sounds really good. I like cilantro. So yeah, like yesterday I made them like it's something that we just my friends and I used to make in California. It's like you use ground pork, ground beef, and then you put a couple of whole jalapenos if you don't want it too spicy, just that little bit of kick. Tomatoes, potatoes, onions, garlic, and then you like cook it all together. And then you serve it either on beans, rice, and then you put it on a tortilla. But the great thing about this little mixture is you can make it into a breakfast burrito. Um, so, they enjoyed that, like, with my son was going ham with the taco sauce off that. Usually when I was little, my abuelita, she would make me this thing called yellow soup, and it's called something completely different in Spain, but I would call it yellow soup because that was the color of it, and I just man, I miss her so much when I'm sick because I think I was spoiled because somebody that really wanted to take care of me went like, you get the soups, the broths, the fluids, and someone checking your temperature and making sure you're all right. But yesterday, that's all I wanted to make was the yellow soup. And unfortunately, I have a my version of it, but I don't have the official recipe, and she's no longer with us. But yes. Oh yeah, Glenda, it's so good. It's the it's a really cool thing to make because it's I forgot what they called it in my friends called it in California, but it's one of these super convenient things that you can make early on the week and you can eat it for different things, either lunch, breakfast, or dinner. So um it, it's we made it. It's good. I was thinking about making like crunchy chalupa tacos, but like my son's throat hurts. My daughter was like, "Yes, do it," but then I looked at my boys and they're like, "We're dying. Our throat hurts." Yes, it does have saffron in it. I use that all the time. That is like one of my secret recipes, secret ingredients for recipes. Yes, it does have saffron. It's a special like a fideo rice, and like there's all this stuff. I'm sorry, I'm gonna make it. Okay, like I am not the person. I love food, so a matter of fact, when I was talking to my doctor about a weight loss, like a weight loss journey, healthy weight loss journey, I'm really a person that says be honest with your doctor because that's the only way you can, move forward. And I was like, I love food. I use food for everything. If I'm sad, food. If I'm happy, food. If I'm depressed, food. If I'm like anxious, food. Like, I love food. So this is gonna be a very hard journey to cut out like sodas and things like that because I love food and I love beverages. And the thing is I don't really drink. Um I they're like, "How often do you drink?" And maybe once a year, I'll get, like, a bottle of something, and it's not even something I bought. So what Kendall does is he's a management of over a lot of buildings, and around the holidays, people wanna, give him a gift because they're like, he's worked hard for them as managers and whatever, and they always bring him, like, some interesting bottle of wine. So what happens is I wind up drinking 1 glass of it, and the rest of it, it goes into food. I love yeah, cutting out candy. Julie, I'm about to be you guys, I'm letting you know now, I might be a little evil this month and next month. Sorry. Um, not having candy and not having pop might kill me. It might be the end of me. Is no that so because that is the most unhealthy thing that I eat though, Ornetta. See, other than that, we eat home cooked meals. We eat like we don't really eat out. Like there's so we eat home cooked meals and either Kendall's cooking or I'm cooking, and it's just whatever. And I'm a person that gravitates, I will overindulge in fruit. Like you have no idea. If you were to cut a mango, I will eat the whole mango, and I can't be that person that'll eat half a mango now and the other half tomorrow. It's just I don't know why I'm like that. It's just part of who I am, but I can admit that I have that problem. Okay, no to the sugar-free stuff. Like, it gives the aspartame makes me have dry mouth. It's just like, "Oh my god." But I love fruit, so that could be my sweet. I can make like, when I back in the day, when I was really, really thin, what I would do, I would make my own fruit roll-ups with my own fruit. I would make my own fruit popsicles, and that would curve my, like, sweet tooth. I would make my, like, frozen, fruit, so it could be, like, either like a yogurt or ice cream, and that stuff makes those things make it easy for me to eat, and they're natural, and I'm getting my things. Yeah, some people get that, some people get migraines to sugar-free. I have to talk to my neurologist. He's a little concerned. He wants me to, like, wean off coke, like somebody's weaning off fentanyl. I'm not joking, because if you are a person that has migraines or cluster headaches, your body is accustomed to certain things, and when you take things away, it can a normal person will get headaches from it. A normal person will have caffeine withdrawals from not having Coke and whatever. But a person with a migraine and cluster headache, it gets a little bit more severe. You'll be, in your bed all day because you can't focus because you have like one of those halo headaches where light sensitivity, sound sensitivity, and all that. So when he's talking to my primary, he's like, I want to wean her off, or we can eventually by the end of the year she doesn't have any. But because he's really concerned that I will have some epic headaches. The primary care doctor is also a dietitian, and she's saying that with my personality type, it's better to cut things cold turkey, because I have this personality type where there is if I do something repetitively for 1 month, I will continue to do it. That's why that's why sewing is so interesting to me. It is my therapy, but not doing it, it physically hurts me like someone taking away candy or soda, because I do it all the time. It's second nature. It is like breathing in air. So that I'm addicted to sewing. Oh yeah. I know. I love putting cinnamon in my coffee around this time of the year. From this time of the year to March, cinnamon's always in my coffee. Just a dash, because if I get too much, I'll start having like sneezing attacks. It's like it's horrible. But yeah, I did with that being said, I did was able to catch up with Ring of Power, which if you haven't seen the second season, oh my god, where are you? You see, and that's what you feel about exercise, and that's how my brother, my one of my brothers, he's super yoked. He freaks out if he um, doesn't, lift, and then I have a cousin who runs, and she likes to run because she admits it. There's, like, a certain point where she's running where she gets the runner's high, and she goes for that every day. Addiction is not just drugs and alcohol. It's candy, it's working out. If anything of one thing too much can become an addiction. So, yeah, Julie, I don't know. I'm thinking about 2 months, I'm about to be I'm not cutting out coffee because weirdly enough, no one believes me unless you hung out with me, you know. I like coffee pitch black. I will drink it, just pour it out of the thing and just drink it, and just I don't have to have creamer or sugar or anything in my coffee. I'm not a big sugar person in my coffee as it is. I like the flavor of coffee. I know, weird. I think it's because my dad, he's a Folgers guy, and whenever he would get up to go to work and, being a daddy's little girl, he'll let me have a zip of coffee, and that coffee became a craving and kind of like what I like. Like, it's just what I like. It's kind of like, hey, having the people, how you like your steak. If somebody gave you I think Arnetta and Julie, anybody that was part of that went to it wasn't Dave and Buster's. I don't know where we went. We went somewhere that we ordered somebody was ordering steak, and we were all discussing how we like it. And like, if you give me a well done steak, I might cut you because like it's beef jerky at this point, and I don't like it. And my husband likes it done to well done, and I like mine's medium. Well, actually, I like mine's rare. I'm not going to even lie to you. I wanted to sound like it's mooing when it comes to me. So, but it's like little things like that. Everyone has their own cravings, their own preferences, and whatever. So you got to just work with what you got. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Denora. Hey, honestly. So yeah, Nora today. And then what I plan on doing is I'm going to listen to music on my iPad, not my iPad, my Samsung pad. So that way I can take pictures of how I make the Nora and then turn it into a reel. So that way you guys can see any differences from the original pattern. Oh yeah. I'm allergic to coconut. There's a there's a funny story about that. I was pregnant with my last kid, and my scalp and my skin was itchy, and I had a friend like try to. It's very common in African American and in the Hispanic community to put coconut oil in your hair and on your scalp because it protects it. And curly hair, like I explained to you yesterday, is naturally a little bit more drier. It helps your coils. It helps retention of your hair, especially if you're trying to grow it out, whatnot. And it's altogether good for your hair. And it's one of the few food products that you could put in your hair that the protein shafts actually go into the shafts of your hair, and it can help with dandruff or alopecia, dry scalp, um, scales on your head, the whole 9 yards, even cradle cap. It can help with that. So one of my friends put it in because I could see that my scalp was inflamed because I was itching it. No, I had a severe allergic reaction when I was pregnant with Kendall. And then once they put it in my hair, I had blisters all over my hair and anywhere that the coconut oil touched. So I found out I was allergic to coconut oil that way. My ENT just wants to throw me in a bubble, like straight up. I don't yes, the Nora does have a frame, but it is through the plastic boning that you can get at Joann's for corsets. Never use it for corsets, but awesome for bag making. Okay? But if you're like, I don't want to go out, if you have regular corset or thicker, sturdier tubing, you can do the same. So when in doubt, try something. Because my thing is like you might have something in your house that might work just as well as because it's not like Wellbone. It's plastic. It is cheap plastic, the one that they sell at Joann's. So if you're able to cut out your own little plastic, go for it. Just make sure you saw down the edges to make sure it doesn't poke through, or use electrical tape around the edges so that way if it rubs, it won't have any friction. So there's that. So I'm gonna hop off, try to get some coffee, and start working on this. And then hopefully tomorrow I can show you guys this Nora. I hope everyone has a really, really good day and that know that you all are magical and whimsical. And I will speak to you later. Bye.